So here we go, guys. This is what I do. This is the lemongrass right here. I dry them. See? And what I do is this is also part of the lemongrass. Like so. See? What I do is I cut this part and then I'm gonna dry them. And then I'm gonna put it here. That's a lemongrass. And then when you want something later, because winter you can't have this stuff. So you have a lemongrass ready for your whatever it is that you want to do. So this is what I do. I'll let it dry up. And then all the leaves, like so, I'll just go ahead and turn it apart. Like so. See? And I try to separate them so that this is what we do in my province, guys. That's why I have a lot of spices, different spices. I have garlic spices and all that. So I just wash them. So after this, I have a drying humidifier kind of stuff. So I will immediately humidify this. Okay. So we will cut this up like right now, like so, and let it dry up. Okay. So this is the part of it is my lemongrass. That's the reason why I have this bilao, because this is where we dry up our spices. And when it's dry up, guys, it become a little tiny kind of thing. So yeah. Okay, there you go. You will have a lots of lemongrass, secret spices. That's why when I said I have secret spices, then you can put garlic on it, powder, or whatever it is that you want to do. See, I have a tree. Yes, that was in my tree, but because over the snow, it died. This is the tree. What do you call that? Black pepper. I have a little black pepper like my lemon tree, and it died over the snow, and I forgot to take it out. So this is my last one, and what I do is L'Oreal. I put things on it. I asked my husband to buy me this kind of stuff so that I can refill my spices. Or, like for example, this right here. This is my onions. See, it's all dry up already. I got some more that I just harvest, so we're gonna do that. I just cut them. That's how we do it in the Philippines, in my province. And guys, you know what? In my province, I would do this and then I sell it in the market. I make a lot of money when I was a kid. I learned everything from my ancestor, my grandma, my mom, because that's what we do. They teach us to do things, be independent. And so when I got money, I will buy uniform, paper, pencil, shoes, books when I do this in the Philippines. So it's not about, some people, they don't know how to live life, a simple life. They try to be something they're not. It's not, everything is not about being that kind of people. Your parents taught you how to live life. So carry that on. So this is, I guess who's gonna survive if there's calamity happens. I'm pretty sure my family will survive because I pass on what my parent taught me. I mean, I know how to do modern life, but I work for so long. Now I get to enjoy what I learned when I was a kid. Go back to where here in America, all I did, when I came here in America, all I did is work, went to school, and now I'm retired. I'm just enjoying, I went back to what my parents taught me, my grandparents taught me. Modernization is fine and dandy, but you know what? Guess what? You know how to farm? Don't never forget that, because you know, everybody buys that stuff. Everybody eats that stuff. So that's what you need to do. Save money. Oh, look, I got all this and this right here. Oh my, that's my plant later next year. This, I'm gonna go ahead and let it dry, and then I add it here. See? I'm gonna dry that up here. And then this right here, I will liquefy this and then let it, like it becomes a powder. Like, you know how the garlic, you guys do the garlic? That's how it's gonna happen. Okay? We call it bayo. We're gonna smash it. And that's one thing that I miss about lemongrass, because you know what, guys? Lemongrass is actually healthy. You can make tea. A tea. You have to be patient to do this, guys. You know. Normally, I have like a big thing on and I just go, but nah, I'm just gonna do the scissors. My husband, you know, he's just so amazed that I do this a lot. And he's like, wow, you really know. Because this thing is expensive, guys. Okay, you know, you see how much the spices cost? My God. Since I have a green thumb, I might as well just do them. So now, this is like almost like taro. Taro, guys, the same thing. You dry the taro and then you cut it up and then you put it in. It's called laing. So I can do the same thing with the taro. Since I have taro out there, I can get the taro leaf and then separate them. So right now I'm not gonna do the taro. I will do the taro later and show you guys. Taro is the it's like elephant ears kind of thing, and it's called gabi in the Philippines. But in here in America, you guys make it as a tea, taro tea, things like that. The root. That's what that is. I'm trying to, actually I have my ube grown already. I have a ube coming up, but I'm gonna change it because it's getting wintry soon. My winter's coming. Like papaya, I have papaya now growing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the garage later and let it grow in the garage so that it doesn't die. I'm gonna put it in my garage so that it won't die on me. So this is that. You guys know how I'm teaching you guys how to make spices, okay? So hopefully guys you learn and save you a lot of money. And this, guys, you can put tea. Put it in the tea bag. What I do, guys, is I will buy a paper, like a texture of paper, like an abaca bag or something, and then I put this, and then I make it in the when I cook, like a tea bag, and that's what I put in my tinola. This is good because you cut it, and oh my goodness, the spices, all the juice from it is gonna come out. So yeah. There you go. Now we have this. Now let's just dry it. Let it dry. Like so. Then we're gonna let it dry out. Air dry it. Like that. Okay. You want it to dry up so that it becomes like a little tiny babies. And it's preserved. Okay, there you go. Now, so that I know it's a lemongrass in the side, I'm gonna go ahead and just like that separate, because that's how we do it in the Philippines, in the mountain. I hope you guys learn. Just because you're in America doesn't mean, you know, you don't honor your culture and forget what your parents taught you. Okay, I teach my kids. That's why my kids are very independent. They know how to live life without if they have to. But they're all professional, so I don't have to worry about it. I, I wasn't. Okay, now this is for my lemon. I'm gonna go ahead and keep that here. This is like the sign that this is all lemongrass. And then this is my Valeb. See, L'Oreal. My L'Oreal died on me, so I'm trying to grow again because it got winter. And this is what I told you guys about the onion leaves. See, I dried them like that, and you can put it in the thing. You see, you know how much this costs? Look, this is what I do. See this? I put it in here. See? That's what it looks like. I would, this lemon pepper and all that. I do the same thing with the lemon. I would, then this is what happens. Parsley, garlic, onions. These are my work. See? That's what's gonna happen when I do all this. So I just get this and I refill it with my own thing. So that's the reason why you need to do that stuff. Okay? And here's my other one. See that I mix garlic, onions, and all sorts of different things. And this is so good. And this has this. It has the lemongrass that I made powder out of it. So now we're going to do the onions. Now we're gonna do the onions. We're going to turn around like so. See? What I do is I save all this so that I can put my spices later. So there you go. That's that. This is my sign. This is the onion inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let's get this all on the side. And of course, this is my onion later, onion thing, but I'm gonna let it, because those are seed. So this is the onions that we just harvest. What I'm going to do is the same thing. We're gonna cut them. I washed them up already. So we're gonna cut it. And guess what? This is when you do like that. As much as possible, you want it to spread out like so that it has, and cut it tiny. Okay, this is so good because it's fresh and it makes you feel good because it's from your garden, right? There you go. And I have sage. Also, sage is good too. It smells good. But I got so much sage that I got tired of it that I don't even care whether or not it's gonna be alive or not. Because it grows all over my yard, because ever since I grow so much of it, it was like the seed is all over. Okay? So, that's what you need to do, guys. Ayan. Ayan. I love my bilao because my bilao can dry up my spices like so. See? So nice. So I'm gonna make a big one of this right here. See? I love it. It tastes so good when you use a fresh spices, guys. And I'll show you guys how to make coffee, by the way. I'm gonna make some rice coffee. Sometimes I'm gonna roast a coffee. Roasted, uh, oh man, I'm crying because of the onions. My tears. Uh, I'm gonna roast a rice to make coffee so that you guys, coffee, the rice coffee is so delicious. Oh my God. You guys don't know coffee until you drink coffee, Philippine coffee, rice coffee. That's what we do in the Philippines, guys. That's why. I grew up in a mountain. I'm used to making money off the land. I mean, I have a big backyard, but I have to be careful because we do have like the property here. We have to pay. In Texas, we have crazy taxes. It's not like the one in Florida and also Alabama. Their taxes, it makes sense, is steady. Over here, it fluctuates. Depending if somebody sell a house, if your neighborhood sell a house for like $500,000 or $1 million, I will bet you your freaking property taxes is gonna go high after that. So that's the kind of bullshit that we have to go through with our. That's the only thing that I don't like about the county, about Texas, because I think it's ridiculous. It's a scam. To me, that's a scam. Because that's not anybody's thing. Anybody could just be in the audited office and make a decision for in your behalf. And taxes, they make decision. Oh, your neighborhood is cost so much money, so we're gonna price up your even though you didn't do anything to your house yet at all. So I think that's a scam, and that's wrong. And that's why I'm pissed off sometimes about it, because I'm having to handle it all the time. I had to hire a lawyer to handle our property tax, because you know what? One thing about property tax, they try to get you all the time. And I never have a problem like that before, except here in Texas. I really hate that. I never have a problem with in Florida. The property taxes make sense. In Alabama, they can just raise your property tax like that just because you sold your house in the same neighborhood. It's bullshit. Well, what they're trying to do is get rid of people that homeowners and all that, middle class. So there you go, guys. Now this is gonna be in the air humidifier. I'm gonna put it in the air area. I have like a air humidifier here, and let it dry up. For now, I'm gonna put it in the table. I have to set up my humidifier. See, it's up there. So now you know what to do, guys, with your. Let it dry up, guys. You can, when the sun is nice, you can take it out and put it in there. Cover it up though, so that there's nothing going on. Okay, there you go. as much as possible, try to make it smaller. So that's what's gonna happen, okay? And then later on, you can blend this. Put it in the blender and become blended. And guess what? It's a powder, powder onions, onion powder. So that's why I teach you guys to do this. There you go. There you go. Yan. So now you know what I do. This is my spices maker thing. Thank